Hey guys, welcome back. What's happening? Yeah, weird day. How about y'all? The energy is, I don't even know that I have words for it right now, but we're gonna do a little reading, see what's going on. We've got the Goddess Power Oracle from Colette Baron Reed. So we're gonna check that out. We are also going to get a chakra card. We'll get a healing card at the end. What else do I want to do? Let's see. Let's stir it up, as Bob Marley says, right? Let's get an Untethered Soul card, too. I love the Untethered Soul, Michael Singer. He actually has another book. I believe it's called The Surrender Project. I have not gotten it yet, but I've heard really good things about it. And I do believe that surrender is the theme of the day. Yeah, wild. Let's start with chakra. Let's throw some crystals on there. Get a little singing bowl action happening. Clear the energy. Let's see what's going on. Hope you guys are well. Have you noticed? I'm going to talk about twin flames for a minute, and those of you that know me know I don't subscribe to that. I just don't. I do believe it is a teenager's dream of romance, and I just don't think it's a thing. But what I have learned in the many readers out there that do talk about twin flames is this runner-chaser phenomenon. And although I don't subscribe to the twin flame phenomenon, I do subscribe to that. For example, the harder you try to do something, the less likely it is to happen. And it's when you surrender and give up that it finally comes to you, right? So I feel like that was the theme of the day. That's the energy out there today. It's just surrender, right? So many things happen, and we just don't want to give up that control, right? And it when we finally just can't control anymore, and we say fuck it, literally put in the fuck it bucket, then that shit comes to fruition. So that's kind of where I'm at today. I think a lot of people are in that same energy. So let's see what chakra we're working on today. Let's see if we can't get a quick little chakra card. Ooh, maybe all our chakras are good. Who knows? No, I'm sure. Chakras are very seldom all balanced all the time, just so you guys know. Yeah, it's just next to impossible to keep your chakras in perfect balance all the time. Because life happens, right? I mean, life happens. What are you going to do? You can't hide in your house the rest of your life. Although that would be nice. I would not be upset if I had the money to do that. I probably would. I am a good candidate for agoraphobia, if that makes sense. All right, guys, let's, come on. Spirit, let's get a card. Give me a chakra card for the collective. Let's try it this way. Maybe they are imbalanced, guys. Who knows? Let's see. They're not wanting to cooperate. There we go. Crown chakra. Nice. Who doesn't love a good crown chakra? I open myself to enlightenment and trust in the wisdom of the universe. I honor my body as the temple that nourishes my soul. I am divinely guided and inspired. Guys, yeah. I'm feeling that today. I don't know about the rest of you guys. Your crystal for that card is amethyst. And apparently, that is the card of the day. This is just the instructions on how to use it. So not necessarily what we need to do, but you know what? There's always a message in everything that we do. So maybe it's time to get back to basics. Maybe it's time to start following directions. Maybe it's time to take action. I know the energy of late has been very receptive. It has been very goddess oriented. We'll go with the goddess next. And it has been very feminine. It's been very just, you know, kind of lay back and see what's going on. Let things just fall into place. Once they do, I believe there's, oh my gosh, I can't think of that Bible verse, but it was in that movie Footloose. Do you guys remember in Footloose? And I'm gonna age myself here, but in the Kevin Bacon version, years ago, in Footloose, there's a time when he is fighting to have the senior prom, right? And he goes up in front of the town council, I think it is, and he quotes a Bible verse about there being a time to dance. Well, guys, I think it's that time. I think it is time to dance. Let's see what our goddesses say. Let's see what the goddess power today says. I'm pretty sure I know where this is going. We've had some rough waters, guys. Not gonna lie, been a little rough lately. But surrender to the universe. Surrender to God. Give it over. Give it to God. Like, you've heard all these things. These aren't anything new. And I know for myself, for 51 years, I've been fighting that. I have a problem with limbo. And not from a religious perspective. I don't like not having enough information to make a decision. Especially when a decision needs to be made. And you get stuck in that circle of nothing, right? I believe that's what they call the void. I could be wrong, but that's kind of how I felt this week. I don't know about you guys. Maybe. Let's see what the goddesses say. All right, my lovelies. What do we have? Bridget, creative spark. Love it. Ocean, generosity. I like that. Ocean is O-S-H-U-N. And if you guys know my other channel, O-C-E-A-N, ocean would be emotion, right? And then we have Uzum, humor. Creative spark, generosity, and humor. We've got the heart chakra, the solar plexus, and the root. So, our heart chakra lady, look at her. She's so grounded. She looks like an earth sign, doesn't she? And she's number 8, infinity. And 8 is the number of movement. It is the number, in the tarot cards anyway, like if you get the 8 of Wands, it's you're moving really fast. She's wearing a crown of flowers, and I love that. I'm just seeing Virgo in this, and that creative spark, that idea. Look at the twinkle in her eye. Like, she says it all makes sense now. I get it. I get it. And the number 8 in numerology, like I said, it's not a very common number for me. It doesn't come up very much. I almost want to look it up. But you know what we will do is we will look up what the book has to say about Miss Bridget here. Number 8, where are you? Empowerment. Love it. Inspiration and imagination are yours to play with right now. You effortlessly connect to your inner creative spark. You make meaningful and beautiful experiences for yourself and others. Take advantage of this fruitful time. When you are so in tune, it's like taking a magical trip to the land of fairy, where all that glitters really is gold, and your life seems like a grand artistic gesture. The fiery Celtic goddess of creativity calls you to play in the artistry of your life, your work, and your love. Bridget is whispering her sparkling music deep in your soul. Are you listening? Wow. Wow. Yeah, I definitely see empowerment. I don't necessarily see alignment. So I'm not going to read that, because I totally see empowerment today is the theme of the day. Then we've got ocean. This to me looks like solar plexus chakra. That's your power center, right? And this is generosity. That which we give is what comes back to us. And look, there's 3 right here, right? There's 3 pieces of fruit. And anything that is given will come back to you threefold. And she's got 3 coins there too on her arm. And I believe there's 3 under the number there. We've got 3 pictures of 3 there. Like, it's 3 on steroids, you guys. And she just looks so in her element. She looks so confident. She knows that whatever she gives away is coming back. She has no worries. She looks like the Queen of Pentacles to me here. She's amazing. I mean, amazing. And that, you know, that's what comes from surrender. When you finally just give up and everything starts falling into place. Like, it truly is confirmation that your faith is paying off. The empowerment message. There is a universal law that centers on unrestrained generosity and flow. Ocean, the benevolent Yoruban river goddess, the representation of nourishment, healing, fertility, and prosperity, reminds you that life has given to you freely. You have been offered air to breathe, water to drink, food to eat, and shelter to sleep in. So it is your task to give freely of yourself, no matter how big or small the act, without exception of receiving anything in return. The goddess Ocean encourages you to allow gratitude and to permeate everything you do right now, even the smallest opportunities and gestures. The very experience of giving and being generous with your heart, your time, your money, assistance, kindness, and care will provide more value than you can imagine. And when you release all attachment to the outcome, you'll be surprised to see how the good fortune you have bestowed on others comes back to you tenfold. Ocean reminds you that this is a truth that has existed since time began and will continue until the world's very end. I mean, that's just awesome, you guys. And when, you know, people say generosity, right away they think pentacles, right? They think money. It's just energy. And if you are not new to my channel, then you know that my take on money is it's just another form of energy. People exchange their time for money in a job, right? And it's energy. You have to put forth energy to go to work, and they give you back money. It's an equal exchange. Well, it's not always equal, but when you give of yourself, you guys, then people are going to give of themselves back to you. And somebody has to be first. You know, somebody just has to be first. And it's hard to be that first person. But if you can suck it up and be the first person and give it away first. Oh my God, that song, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Give it away, give it away, give it away. Oh yeah, I can't even believe I just sang that, but whatever. That's what I was hearing in my head with that card. It's awesome. And 4 and 1, and the number's 41, that reduces to a 5. That's change. You can literally change the world by changing that attitude of that, right? Be first. Suck it up and be first. And then we've got Uzum, which again, another 5 reduces to 5. And number 50, by the way, was my son's football number. So it's funny that I made a joke out of that because she does represent humor and the laughter. Laughter is the best medicine, guys, isn't it? I got a text from my friend tonight that I hadn't talked to in months. And I tell you what, she had me laughing so hard, I couldn't even breathe. It was awesome. I won't tell you what she sent because it's just not appropriate for video, but damn, it was funny. Anyway, our empowerment message. When the joyful Japanese goddess of laughter and mirth, Uzum, enters your day, be playful and cultivate good-natured humor. Laughter is the best medicine and exceptionally healing at this time. Keep your focus on fun and positivity and see the humor if you can. Life is not meant to be all work and no play. All focus and no release. Humor fosters resilience and lightheartedness, alleviates emotional pain, and gives a much-needed break from the burdens and speed of life. Now is the time for you to be silly, laugh more, even take up laughing yoga. Yes, the world is serious, and your dreams and your desires are too, but the goddess Uzum, it reminds you to enjoy your life and have fun. Yeah, guys, like, why not have fun? Otherwise, what are we doing? What are we doing if we're not having fun? What's the freaking point? There's no point, you know? Why do we go to work? Why do we get up every day? Why do we do anything? At the end of the day, just have some fun. Hi, puppies. My puppies want to have fun now, too. I hope this is resonating with you guys. It definitely is with me. Let's see what's going on from the untethered soul. Let's get an advice. Can we ask for some advice here? Wow, my dogs are like going nuts right now. That's too many. Give me some advice for the collective from the untethered soul. Mr. Singer, let's see what we've got. Spirit, give us some advice. There we go. Uh-oh, we got a bunch of cards. This is going to be a fun night, guys. Woohoo! A spiritual energy is what you're experiencing when you're enthused by something and this high energy comes up inside of you. Have you ever noticed, guys, that when you get really excited about something, everything else starts to kind of fall into place? It's almost like dominoes, right? And I think if we can keep that energy going, right? Because it usually wears off. I'm not going to lie. It usually wears off. It's like the excitement goes away. You get off the roller coaster and you're just like, oh, okay. But we're going to pretend that there's no line for that roller coaster and we're just going to stay on it as long as we can. We're going to let all that high energy come up and see how high, sorry, that was funny to me. We're not going to see how high we can get. We're going to see how much we can raise that energy and stay in that high vibration, because it's spiritual. When you get that way, when you get those chills, when you just like start seeing things fall into place, it's a level of utopia in your brain. And I mean, it's like waves, right? It's going to come and go, and it ebbs and flows. And why not ride that wave as long as you possibly can? So do that, guys. Do that with your creative energy, with your laughter, with your generosity. Nothing ever is worth closing your heart over. I could argue that. I could, but I'm not gonna, because I actually agree with that now. Nobody can hurt you so bad that you can't send them back love, light, and healing. That doesn't mean they have to be in your life. That doesn't mean that you have to talk to them every day. It doesn't even mean you have to talk to them at all. But find the purpose. Find the knowledge. Be grateful for the lesson. And send them love, light, and healing. I had a friend of mine tell me a while back that when chaos ensues and people get rattled and they start to take it out on you, and it kind of feels like, have you ever seen that movie Inception, where the whole dream starts to collapse, right? When they start to realize that there's somebody in the dream that doesn't belong there, and all the characters start turning on them, right? At no point did they send love, light, and healing. I wonder if they had, what would have happened, right? Interesting. But when you feel like the world is doing that to you, if you can have the presence of mind to stay calm and just ask for God to soothe their soul, please soothe their soul, you would be surprised the miracle that comes back as a result from that. Because you are literally seeing the divine light in that person by using the divine light in yourself. And that truly is what the word namaste means. I mean, if you don't know that and you're using it as a hello and a goodbye, then shame on you. I mean, at least you're using it. I'll give you that. But it doesn't mean hello and goodbye. It means that I am going to access my divine light. And with that divine light, I am going to see and acknowledge the divine light within you. And that truly is what namaste means. I don't know if any of you needed to hear that, but I felt the need to explain that, which literally means nothing ever is worth closing your heart over. Keep your heart open for people, guys. If you choose to center and not participate in the extremes, you will come to know the Tao. Oh my God. Okay, so I have been hearing this all week. I have had the theme of balance going on for what, like almost a month now, I think. If you guys have been on the channel, I've been preaching balance, right? You know, there's two sides of a coin. There's heads and there's tails. And how often are you able to balance it on its edge? Not very often. It's a hard thing to do. But if you can choose to be in the center of good and bad, in the center of light and dark, in the center of whatever, you know, good and evil, tall and short, fat and thin, whatever it is literally what I said earlier with the void. I call it the void because it's the nothingness, right? It's the perfect average. And I'm actually going to do this on the Word channel later with the word average, but if you take the word ave at the beginning of average, which means hello or goodbye, it's kind of like aloha. You can say goodbye or you can say hello to rage. But at the end of the day, you're dismissing it. And when you get to that point of balance, that's when you know true peace. There's no good, there's no bad, there just is. When you get there, when you can understand that people are just coming at you from their own place of whatever, and it's not good, it's not bad, it's just their lesson, and it just is, and you can accept that and surrender to it, that truly is the Tao. It is not an easy place to get to. But the more you practice being there, the easier it gets. I promise you that. Meditation is the highest state. It is the return to the root of your being, the simple awareness of being aware. I think we talked about this on my other channel too, where I said, I mentioned the movie, What Dreams May Come, and how when Robin Williams' character was asked who he is, he said, I am the awareness that I exist. And that was so profound to me, and it stayed with me for many, many years. But that is literally what meditation is. It's just being aware that you exist. It's being in the now. It's not living in the past. It's not living in the future. It's not worrying about the past or worrying about the future. It's not... It's pretending that time doesn't exist, because in reality it doesn't. The past is gone, you can't get it back. The future's not here yet. You can plan for it, which is probably, that's respecting the illusion. But at the end of the day, you never know what's going to happen. You just never know. You get hit by a bus tomorrow, you could win the lottery. Who knows? Doesn't matter. The point is, you're aware of who you are right now, and now is all that matters. And I'm not going to go into the crazy cliches about, the present is a gift and blah, blah, blah. We've all heard that. And you know what? We don't even hear it anymore because we've heard it so much. But what I am telling you is that there is only right now. Because when I quit smoking, I told myself, today's not the last day, today's the first day. Because tomorrow never comes. It never does. If today's the last day you smoke, then you're going to smoke forever. It's always going to be the last day. But if today's the first day you don't smoke, then you're never going to smoke again. Because there's only today. That's all we have. Yeah, I don't think I have anything more to say on that. Oh, big messages, guys. Big, big messages. And I don't even think that it's stuff that we don't know. I think it's just confirmation of where we're at. I really do. It has been a tough road. And we have weathered the storm. And in fact, Alanis Morissette just dropped a new album about a month ago that is the storm before the calm. And I thought, how appropriate. And I've actually said that twice today, not even realizing I was quoting her album. But if you haven't heard it, definitely go out and get it. She does a lot of solfeggio tones. There's no lyrics in this album. It's all music, and it's just fucking amazing. And it literally, when I heard it, I was like, I heard angels singing, Have you, the clouds parted and the sun shone through and the angels were singing, and yeah, all of that. But we're gonna end tonight's reading tonight with yeah. That's funny. I swear I only had half a beer. I promise I did. Okay, we're gonna get a healing message to close off the reading tonight, and we're gonna just keep riding this wave until it's time not to, right? And we will accept that with gratitude as well. We will clear this karmic debt this lifetime. Oh my God, how beautiful, guys. How beautiful. Do you know what that tells me? We are making decisions that we've never made before. We have literally opened up and taken the road less traveled, and that has made all the difference. We are creating new timelines. We are writing new chapters. We are literally co-creating with God, and we are allowing Him to control and we're just along for the ride and helping out where we can. But we're trusting and we're having faith and we're seeing it and we're believing it. And it is bringing us into serenity. And it's absolutely beautiful. It is a unity. It is a unconditional love that we have finally found for ourselves. That we spent lifetime after lifetime after lifetime not finding. And I feel like it's Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. It was within you the whole time. We had it within us the whole time, and we kept looking for it outside of us, and we kept trying to find other people to give it to us, and we tried to find it with things we were buying and people we were sleeping with and places we were moving to. And you know what? We had it the whole time. The whole time. And it will clear this lifetime. And I think it's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, and I can't say enough about it. I love it, you guys. It's awesome. It's the phoenix rising out of the ashes. It's the lotus flower out of the mud. And hey, congratulations. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I love you guys so much. Head over to my other channel. I'm about to go and do a video over there, and we're gonna talk about average. All right, love you guys. Talk soon. Love and light.